Hi there and welcome to another IronWorks brewing video. On this video we are getting the rubber gloves on and we are cleaning some of the pipes in the Kegerator. Okay, so what I use, obviously, dangerous stuff this. So first of all we're going to get some gigs on and get some rubber gloves going. Probably like most of you, I use this stuff. Pipeline Original, good gear. It's actually got potassium hydroxide in there, the precautions, blah blah blah. Obviously if you get in your eyes and stuff, but it does recommend wearing gloves, glasses, face protection, all that kind of stuff. Causes severe skin burns and eye damage, so you've got to be really careful with this stuff. The dilution rate, you're looking at 250 ml per 10 litres. So I tend to use one of these Keglins. I've got a spare one, 4 litre. I've mixed up, I've got actually 4 litres of water in here already. And now I'm just going to add in, I've got 100 ml of the pipeline cleaner, so I'll be very careful. Put that in there. Great stuff. And we give that a proper rinse and a wash. Seal that up and we'll over to the Kegerator. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take off these. My plan today is to just demonstrate it on one. I'm going to swap over the American Pale Ale for the oil for the neck. So I'll obviously I'm going to be cleaning all 3 lines. But I'll show you how I get on, and then I'll be changing over from the American Pale Ale onto the oil for the neck. These I'll put into a cup. We'll put some hot water and some Star San in there, and then we'll leave those to soak, and then they'll be cleaned. The oil for the neck, slightly different style. I'll not be putting it through the like sort of the nitro tap on that on the outlet. So we're good to go there. We need a couple of these jugs, and we'll get these underneath in readiness. I'm going to show you, just bear with me 1 second. Just do a quick disconnect. Right, so what we've got here is we've got the 4 litre oxy bar, and that's got the pipeline cleaner in it, and I've just connected some CO2 off my fly lead. I've also got a spare Coney keg that I cleaned down yesterday. I used that for storing some CO2 and using that to clean some lines through in doing readiness for a close transfer yesterday. I've now filled that full of cold water, fresh water, and I'll be using that as my flush. And I will swap over the CO2 on there to create some flow through. We've cleared off the taps. The taps are ready, and we're going into the Kegerator. Okay, so I've got my gas regs all set up. The American Pale Ale's the one at the back. This is the oil for the neck. The oil for the neck's the one that's going to be we're going to try next. That's already got gas on, which I will disconnect in a second. But I'm effectively now going to disconnect the American Pale Ale at the back here, and I'm going to connect that onto the pipeline cleaner. Okay, so we've disconnected from the American Pale Ale off the liquid line, just over there. That's my coil of pipe. This is the end of that one, which goes up to the tap. Okay, so we've now got that connected. We've got gas going in this side. We've got the pipeline cleaner in the Oxybar 4 litre. and we've got the outlet liquid line going up through the coil, and then this is the red line, which is this one, and now we can start to draw that off. So just to make sure we don't get splashes and stuff like that, we will start to run that off. Put the glasses on. Might need to just up the pressure a slight amount, bear with. There we go. So that's clearing out the beer that's been in those lines. As you can see, it's now starting to change colour. We've got the pink fluid coming through. So we'll leave that to run, and then you can see the lines have completely changed colour. And I tend to leave that for 15-20 minutes, and then we'll connect up, disconnect from down here, put some gloves on, disconnect the liquid line and disconnect the gas outlet, and then transfer that over onto the corny keg that's got fresh water. So after 20 minutes or so, we'll come back to you. Okay, so we're at that point now. I've got all 3 lines done. You can see in there we've got the pink pipeline fluid in all 3 lines. Like I said, I'll normally leave that in there for 20 minutes or so. I'll also give my tray a bit of a clean down, and also star sand and clean through all the taps and stuff like that. So we're all good. It's looking pretty reasonable in there, to be honest. So that a bit more. I've got a bottle that's just chilling of an American Pale Ale. I've got some yeast packs in there. Got some other bits and bobs. Some crap wine as well. Don't know why that's even in there. And a couple of corner kegs. Temperature control is at the bottom, as you can see, thermostat there, and hidden just at the back is my temperature control. I've got it set to 9.5, which actually I can probably increase a little bit, but yeah, so there we go. We'll come back in a second when everything's done in terms of timer, and we'll show you the flushing process. It's actually quite a good day to be cleaning pipes out and having fridge door ajar like that, because it's only 1 degree outside at the minute, and it's pretty bloody cold. Got a brew going, so whilst we're waiting for the last 10 minutes. Okay, so that's our 20 minutes up. I've shifted the pipeline cleaner out the way. In fact, I'll just take you off here so you can have a look what we've done. So we've got the pipeline cleaner in all our lines, and we're now connected to a corny keg. It's got CO2 going in one side, and the liquid line coming out the other side, and we're ready to start to transfer that across. So this is fresh water. There's about 19 litres fresh water. I tend to do 2.5 of these, so these are 2.5 litre jugs. So we're essentially getting around about 7 litres of water. If I need to top up to run through. Now I think you can get some test strips as well. I've not got any of those, but 7-8 litres of water for each. So it's three, possibly 4 jugs of this, and start to see it run completely clear. Okay, so that's the 2.5 litre mark. So we'll crack on with that. We'll do a couple more. I'll come back to you in a second. Okay, so this is our second one. You can see it's already starting to run clear. When the first run off of the other 2, I'll probably tip some of that into here, and then that'll you can either use star sand, chem sand, hot soapy water, just leave them soaking. But it also keeps it clean, but also utilises the pipeline cleaner as well. It's looking pretty good. Okay, so that's now had 2 of those, so that's 5 litres of water. Okay, so this is his last one. So that's 7.5 litres of water. It's running nice and clear. There's no funny smells or anything. And yeah, pretty good. And it's just a case of then reconnecting back to the kegs, and you're good to go. Start to draw some beer through, which I'll show you in a second. Right, so we've run a 3.5 jugs worth of fresh cold water through that line. That's now charged that line with water. I will put these pipes back into position. I can't show you this very easily. Don't know even whether you can get in there, to be honest. Let's have a look. I'll be able to see there. In fact, just whip you off here a second. So that's the one we've just run the about 7.5-8 litres of fresh cold water through, and that's going to go on to swapping it over from the American Pale Ale, and we're going over to the oil for the neck because I want to give that a sample. That's been conditioning for at least 3 weeks in the fermentation fridge. It's been in here for a week and a bit, and I'm quite excited to see what that one looks like or tastes like, and so we'll be doing that in a bit. Connect on here. That's those in and connected, and we'll draw some beer through. I'm going to have to change my label. There's the beer coming through, and that's oil for the neck. Nice light colour already, which is impressive, and we'll see where that gets done. So just stick me snogging in it. Oh, wow, grapefruity, amazing flavours and aromas. Looking forward to giving that one a sample. Right, so we're pretty much on our last one, which is the Dublin style stout. We've star sanded all the pegs, connections. I'll just bury myself in here to connect that up. And I think that's that one. Okay, so we'll just draw the water through now. We've done all the 7.5 litres. Fantastic. Vanilla, marvellous. Right, that's it. If you like this kind of video, like and subscribe. Much appreciated, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks all, see you soon.